And we are live. Wonderful. Sorry, Enderpig. We're here. Um, but yes, welcome to part two of the Suicide Squad review 2016. I like your new profile picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I decided to change it up instead. I didn't know you were gonna keep the same one from before.
Yeah, it's a cool one. But yeah. Well, so basically the first half of the movie, not much happened. It's kind of weird that not a lot of action has happened yet.
No,
And so we're finally getting to where they're going on their mission. And they play another copyrighted song. I don't remember the name of it, but
they
it's a
play so many
popular.
copyrighted songs. I don't remember any of the names of them, except for like that one Eminem song they played in Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, and
Yeah.
that "You Don't Own Me" song from Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Um. Then we cut to Joker texting Harley saying, "I'm coming for you." So the plan is Joker's gonna get her out, basically. So like, why does she have a phone? That's my question.
Yeah, that was one I'm curious about. How do you have a phone?
That's a little sus. I don't see
How do
how.
you have? How do you have a phone with you? No,
Yeah,
good and well, they would have never given you that.
yeah. You should. I don't know why they didn't see that before. It's all right. Um, Killer Croc throws up in the helicopter, and that's the scene. Um, so this is the city where the Enchantress and her brother is it Incubus? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're wreaking havoc, basically. Um, and Rick Flag is kind of he's not telling them directly what happened, and because that's his girlfriend, and he's just not going to say anything about it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh yeah, and then they get shot at, and the helicopter crashes. Well, it's not a helicopter. It's a.
Oh, it was a helicopter.
I mean, it is, but like, is there a special name for those like that have two propellers on the top?
What you might be referring to is a Chinook, where it's
Probably.
like they have one rotor in the front, one rotor in the back, but it's not like a traditional helicopter.
That's probably what I'm thinking of then.
What
Yeah.
you talking about this?
Let me see. Did you send
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay.
This what you talking about?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a Chinook.
Okay. But yes, they do crash in the Chinook. So they crash and they're absolutely fine. By the way.
Yeah, they're extremely fine.
Yeah.
Everybody on that plane did not die. Best
No.
movie of all time, absolute cinema. You know what? I know you're joking, but low key, this movie wasn't that bad.
Right. Um.
Now, if you want to talk best movie of all time, I'm just saying, or saying,
Oh, I'm excited for Morbius.
man, I hate the fact that movie came out in 2022 because
Oh
now we
yeah.
gotta wait forever just to watch all the movies beforehand just to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
We should just cut to it and watch Morbius for the sake of
Yeah.
it being October.
Yeah, because we finished 9 movies and Morbius is number 64.
We're not even in 2005 yet in our movie reviews.
We're getting close though.
We're in close, but we're not even near 2022. We're not even in 2005.
We're not even at the MCU yet.
No, we're not. What's
Hmm.
next movie? I think Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 and Blade Trinity after that.
Oh,
So
sweet God. Why did you?
unfortunately.
I'm just saying, I know that movie's bad. It can't be worse than what we have seen so far. I want to at
hope
least
not.
give it that sliver of doubt. I want to at least give it benefit of the doubt on that one.
I agree. I think there's going to be some aspects that I like. I can't put my finger on
Who
it.
knows? Ryan Reynolds might actually have a decent character in that movie, surprisingly.
This is back in like Ryan Reynolds pre-Deadpool. He's still probably
pre Deadpool, even pre Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds was a lot tamer back then. You can tolerate it.
I don't know why Green Lantern gets so much hate. I haven't seen it myself, but
I have seen it, and like when I tell you right now, I don't get the hate for it either. It's just like, yeah. I guess most of the hate actually comes from the suit, which is weird because the suit is completely CGI, and yet that's what a Green Lantern suit would look like.
Yeah, I like the suit.
I don't like the mask because it looks a bit uneven in some promotional arts for it.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else ain't that bad looking. I guess they wish they had a practical suit instead, but like at the same time, it's just like, bro, what did you expect?
Do you think
what did you kind of expect on that one?
Do you think a Green Lantern mask would be unnecessary if you just had the Jon Stewart look? I mean, because he doesn't have one.
Let's see. The thing is, there's 2 Green Lantern males that have a mask: Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner. And while I understand they would need a mask, at the same time, it is kind of like, why would you need that? Especially considering Jon Stewart, he just has green eyes, and Guy Gardner, he just has nothing.
Yeah,
and people still don't know who he is. So like,
I
don't know. I feel like Green Lantern is one of those characters that really doesn't need a mask, but I understand why you have it.
Yeah.
And besides, the first one had the first ever Green Lantern, Alan Scott. He wore a mask, so
yeah. I hope the Lantern show does go into like.
I hope they have Alan Scott. Honestly,
that would be sweet.
Especially with James Gunn having so many like lesser known characters in Guardians and in the DCU.
Yeah.
I would love for him to put some respect on Alan Scott, the OG.
Yeah. You know, a casting that would have been generational is Tom Cruise as Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
That actually would be funny. But I guess Tom Cruise is like Hal Jordan. And I know this like casting has been said around the dirt so many times. But still, like, I don't blame people for wanting Idris Elba as Jon Stewart.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I can see it as like either him or John David Washington as Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Or heck, even give the guy who was supposed to be Lantern and Snyder Cut a chance too. He never got the chance to even be a deleted scene.
Yeah. Ooh, James Marsden would have been a good Hal Jordan as well.
James Marsden would have either been a really good Hal Jordan or a really good Kyle Rayner. He'd be one of the two.
Yeah.
I could just and Logan, stay away from my ring, girl.
Or my ring, yeah.
I mean, technically, I think his girlfriend is Star Sapphire, so you could still say the same thing for that too.
Oh yeah, she's in this universe, by the way.
Will they actually have her as a Pink Lantern? Because Man of Steel had her too, and she didn't do anything.
Yeah, we screw all those people that were in the previous universe. They suck.
If they do go with the Lantern show, they got to go with the other Lantern Corps. Don't just have green and yellow.
Yeah,
I think. Spectrum.
Yeah, I wish for cinematic universes give some actors a second chance to do it right.
Yes,
that's my philosophy. I think if you got someone that was perfect before, just have them reboot again as the same character. I don't think that's wrong. But it's confusing. Okay.
Stop. So we're about to have 2 live-action Batman in the DCEU. Like, what is your point?
Exactly.
We're about to have 2 Batmen, and people don't even know if Robert Pattinson is going to be canon or not. So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Did we ever have two actors playing the same comic book character before, like at the same time?
Yeah, Superman. You had Tyler Hoechlin with the Arrowverse and Henry Cavill.
That's true. Oh, Flash, Grant Gustin and Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
And they actually had a crossover I forgot about.
Yeah,
but
they actually met up with each other. Too bad they didn't actually do anything in the Flash movie.
yeah, which
It
is
also sucks too because Grant Gustin was still the Flash before his series was over when that movie came out.
true. So this next part in the movie, Captain Boomerang talks to his name's Slipknot.
Yeah,
So he talks to Slipknot. He's like, "Yeah,
not the band, by the way.
yeah, not the band." But he's like, "The bomb in our necks. It's crap, bruh. They're just trying to play mind games with us." And he was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah. I think we should just run. We're just gonna escape right now, you and me." And so Slipknot and Captain Boomerang try to escape. So, what is Slipknot's thing? Is he just throws ropes or something? Is that it, or is there more to him?
I don't know. I know he was one of those like Z-list DC villains.
Yeah.
And from the pictures I've looked at him, he has a rope with him. I
Mhm.
guess this gimmick is that he uses ropes. I don't know. In this movie, he just has a grappling hook. Little is very known about Slipknot for me, so I can't even answer that one.
Yeah. I know he's
He
got.
just exists. That's all I know.
Yeah. It shows him using a grapple gun though, and he's going up a building. And then Rick Flag brings out the little iPad he has and detonates the bomb inside his head, and it explodes, and he's dead. So, yeah, he didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, he punched a woman. That's it. She looked at him
That's pretty
funny.
much it. I don't know what the problem would be with showing his origin, though. I mean,
No, because like in the James Gunn one, they showed origins or at least case profiles about everyone else too, even the ones that don't make it. Like
yeah,
they showed people. So like I don't understand what was so wrong with them not doing it with him. He was just
right.
here.
Yeah, it's like
You could at least give us information on who Slipknot is before you kill him off.
yeah. It's almost like they wanted you to feel connected with the other people that were going to stay longer, which is kind of funny because
True, but like even so, what was the point of you having him if you were just gonna kill him off and you
right.
not tell us anything about him?
That's
You
the
just killed
thing.
off some random guy for nothing.
Yeah,
And no one's gonna know who Slipknot is because he's like one of those D-list villains. At least that's
Yeah.
what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if we had more viewers, there'd be that one guy in the chat that'd be like, actually, Slipknot is not a D-list villain. And he just goes into like a whole paragraph and a half as to why Slipknot's actually goated.
All right, dude.
I feel like if we had more viewers, they would have done something like that.
Probably. That would actually be terrible, but it'd be fun though.
I would literally tell him I ain't reading all that.
No. So yeah, Deadshot gets threatened by Rick Flag, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill him later." And Harley's like, "Okay," and that's they're just chatting, implying a romantic relationship, but that was cut from the theatrical. Originally, they were supposed to have a more romantic thing going on.
My problem is though, like if Deadshot wanted Harley as a romantic interest, why the hell would you want that? Especially when you got a daughter. And like, let's say you meet your daughter and then she's like, "Who is this woman?"
Right.
Hi there. That would be one of those awkward situations where it's like, "Dad, why'd you marry a clown?"
Exactly.
Or, "Dad, why you date a clown?"
I didn't know you were into
Can you
that.
imagine that dynamic actually though? Deadshot and Harley Quinn as a relationship?
I can't at all. I really can't.
At least in terms for these characters, really no.
No.
Not for these. Maybe friends, but that's the best you get.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Deadshot's like, okay, let's kill Rick Flag. And then they spread the word to the other members. Harley spreads the word to Boomerang, which then leads to El Diablo, which he doesn't want to do it because he just wants to sit stuff out.
And then Killer Croc, he tries to go to Croc, and then he just gets thrown in trash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Here's the strange part, though, about Deadshot planning this. So, Flag and some soldiers, accompanied with Scott Eastwood,
Mm-hmm.
still don't know why he's here. They find like some like these minion looking guys with like these bubbles or like these like bubble heads.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. They move. They what's the thing when they throb? Their heads are throbbing like a vein for some reason. They see them, and then out of nowhere, I think the soldiers engage fire, or they find them, or they engage fire. Either way, a firefight ensues, and like everybody, and then like before that, Deathshot's like, hold on a minute, and then he walks to Rick Flag, and then that's when the firefight ensues, and it's like he wanted to take the shot, but then like Harley Quinn interjects into it and says like, yeah, go ahead, kill him. And then this is where I kind of dislike Deadshot a bit because he had the whole plan to make a coup to kill Rick Flag, and then he says Harley, if he dies, we die. Did you just realize that sudden Did you just have that sudden realization come to you that would have happened if you
Right.
did try to kill him?
That's the thing. It's
What
like,
was the point of you planning to kill him if you realized that was going to happen?
so this is all pointless. Any way you go, it's just going to be like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like you do realize you kill Flag, you still got Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
And the other soldiers who might shoot you too. So
Yeah. Also, when they meet up they're about to fire at them, she's like, Flag, get out of there. And he's like, or she's like, we're not here to fight them. We know that doesn't work. But like, what were you expecting to happen, Waller? I mean, you're trying to stop a big Justice League level threat, and you're expecting not to shoot people.
not to mention
you
pointed this out too. You pointed this out too. We're not here to fight them, but they have guns.
Yeah, it's like
you're not here to fight them. Why are you equipped with weapons? So
yeah, peaceful protest
and villains who also some of which have weapons.
Right.
And you're not here to fight. And then he says, "We know that wouldn't work. It worked.
It did. It really did
because they was destroying the bubble heads. That's what I'm gonna call them now. They don't have a name.
This is the thing that kind of pisses me off about abnormal soldiers, in a sci-fi movie.
Abnormal soldiers.
Yeah. Whatever you call them. They just get taken out by normal weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, zombies is one thing, but like
zombies is one thing, but something in like, I mean, even like zombies is one thing, but even then, zombies can tank, depending on the continuity, they can tank a bullet too. But like, these bubbleheads were literally humans that got transformed into these beings by Enchantress. You would think they would have some level of power to them, at least enough to tank a bullet. Because one of the things I think one of the characters says is like, they can take a bullet and still keep kicking. If that's the case, how come people like Harley Quinn are just beating them upside the head with a baseball bat and winning? How come Deadshot is just aura farming throughout the whole time, taking out a small horde of these guys by himself?
Yeah, like
with bullets. And then there's a guy with boomerangs taking them out with metal boomerangs. But these are supposed to be strong enough to tank a bullet to the head and keep moving?
Yeah.
What?
Also the fact that the soldiers, they murder the crap out of the soldiers, but they take longer to fight the Suicide Squad members.
Because we need the squad to fight.
Yeah.
Also, that is a BS reason too. Like they take longer with the soldiers. I mean, they don't. I guess maybe the soldiers, they can tell that they look more equipped than the squad. Not really. But then again, certain characters like Deadshot and Katana, you would think they'd go after first. Or even guys like El Diablo or Croc.
Yeah, El Diablo's not doing anything, by the way.
No.
He's just kind of standing there. Which I think you should do something to not get yourself blown up.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't actually get blown up for not doing anything.
Same with Captain Boomerang too. Like they don't see him at all.
I mean, they don't see him, but the thing is, he did fight because he got ambushed.
Yeah,
At least he fought. El
yeah,
Diablo in his first fight didn't do anything. He just walked off.
yeah. Oh, another thing too. Rick Flag, they don't kill him. They just pick him up and take him with them.
They tried to drag him, and he says a line, and then he repeats the same line later.
Yeah. They do it. Yeah, they do it twice. And it's like, so you're not, why are you not killing him? That's weird. I mean, you would
I
think.
guess
you would
because
think you would-
Enchantress wanted him.
yeah, but like, even then, it's like, it doesn't seem like it. Because Enchantress,
Yeah.
I can't, there was no implication to me that June Moon would kind of fight against her mentally. I don't know about that.
I kind of agree because Enchantress is like some supernatural entity, I assume.
She don't give
She's a literal enchantress.
Yeah.
She probably it's kind of like a Hulk Bruce Banner thing. When he's the Hulk, he can't control it.
Yeah.
That's probably what this was trying to play at, which
They were
is why June Moon was always afraid to be Enchantress.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Enchantress does not give a shit.
No.
That's the one. That's the one problem.
Why is Jared Leto bad as Joker? Is he gay? What's the lore reason? I don't know. You asked Jared Leto.
Yeah.
You asked him for that.
He's in a cult, dude. I mean, there's so much things that could be just explained, but not explained. And oh yeah, Deadshot Aura farms for a little bit, and yeah, just hold off firing, guys. That's cool. Well, at least they show him like living up to the name of like best assassin in the world. I think he's gone. Well, I'm gonna pause for a second. How are you guys doing in the chat? I want to talk with you. I don't want to talk. I want to talk. I can't even talk. How are y'all doing?
Somehow, Jalpatine returned.
Jalpatine.
Do you think Jared Leto could play a good Emperor Palpatine?
Yes.
Yeah, he's saying, you think Palpatine would be? You think Jared Leto could be played by Palpatine? I mean, do you think Jared Leto could play a good Palpatine?
We're all unlimited power.
Bro, if he actually said the unlimited power line, like he sound like in the Joker voice, I would fall out of my seat. Bro.
Yeah, never give an opinion.
Never gonna give. Never give. That wasn't an opinion, dummy. That was a question. Do you think he would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, dang. This ain't you slow as hell, bro. You slow.
It's Papa time.
It's Porbin time.
It's Porbin time.
It's Porbin time.
Long time no see, you two. Yeah, dude.
Hola.
Good to see you in the chat.
That's why Zane will never be Anakin.
Bro thinks
he won't be his dream job. Nah, I don't care. I don't want to ever want to hear an idea out of you again.
Damn.
I want to hear another thought out of you again in these comments. That's why you're never going to be Anakin.
You were the opposite of Anakin. How dare you?
You're going to be Watto. I meant to say it's Palpatine.
Well, yeah, you just forgot the L. Oh yeah, so Boomerang's like to El Diablo, why didn't you do anything? He was like, it's better this way. Literally, no. That could have helped.
That really could have helped a lot.
That could have helped a lot, dude.
That's why you'll never be Pedro Pascal. Who the frick wants to be Pedro's weird ass?
That's the thing. I don't want.
Who the hell wants to be his weird ass, though?
I don't want to touch people when I'm anxious.
I don't want to touch people for the sole reason I claim to have anxiety.
Yeah.
You might have anxiety. The way how you been touching around Vanessa Kirby knowing she got a husband, I don't look right. Then you older. And you older than him. Now, all right.
Everyone's anxious. Like, what, I
Pedro
mean,
Pascal and Prairie. Honestly, that sounds like something Nikata would say.
yeah.
Pedro Pascal impregnates Tom Holland. Why does that sound like some actual like news YouTuber from Marvel would say? That's what that sounds like something they would say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they find out that the soldiers were people turned into those bubbly things.
Yep.
Well,
how do
sucks.
we know this? Because one was wearing a $3,000 watch, courtesy of Deadshot.
Yep.
And then Boomerang tried to loot him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him though.
No. Who cares at this point? So it cuts to Enchantress turning one guy into a bubbly soldier by making out with him and smooching.
Ew.
You know, you could have just like.
Oh yeah, that was the military team they were trying to contact, and it didn't work.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It seems like a lot of these is like they want this to be really sexy for some reason. Like this movie.
I mean, you already got her in a skimpy outfit. You already got the quote unquote sexiness there. You don't need anything else.
Right. Then it cuts to Harley. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Who told these women to dress like this in this movie? I'm sorry.
Probably David Ayer.
I feel so genuinely lucky Kimiko didn't have to dress the way she did, bro.
And she's already hot as is. I mean, that's all you.
She already a nice looking woman, bro. You know
exactly. It's like that's all.
Also, she can break your arm too.
Yeah. So Harley cuts to Harley breaking some glass and stealing shoes, I think.
No, she stole a purse.
A purse, that's right. And they're like, the hell's wrong with you people? And she's like, we're bad guys. That's what we do.
As they low-key look like they're zooming in on her bending over.
Yeah. that is definitely.
It was that shot in the trailer that when I saw it, I'm like, I don't want to watch this movie now.
Yeah.
Because that's just like, okay.
We also show Will Smith looking at some
clothes that remind him of his daughter.
Yeah. I was trying to word it differently than he's looking at children's clothes, but it took me too long to say. So then Rick Flag and Deadshot have kind of a heart-to-heart, and he's like, hey, thanks for helping me back there. Here, if you successfully finish the mission, I'll help you with whatever you need with your daughter. And yeah. So
this is Deadshot. He's got my back.
He could. I wouldn't advise getting killed by him. He could shoot all you in the blink of an eye. Ooh, okay. So then we get to some interesting Joker stuff. There's a crashed bike or a motorcycle, and Harley looks at it and gets a flashback of her on a motorcycle chasing after Joker. She's like, Puddin', stop the car. I want to talk to you. And Joker's just like, oh my gosh. I mean, so
I don't blame him.
Say what?
I don't blame. I say I don't blame him. You're like, come
on.
What did I do to this woman?
Nah. So she stops him in traffic, and
I passed every test. I passed every trial. I passed every initiation. Why won't you believe that I love you? And Joker's like, you don't want anything around me, bro. I'm telling you right now. You know it's bad when not only Joker's the sane voice of reason, but it's Jared Leto's. He straight up said, like, to sum it up, he basically said, you don't want to be with me. You really don't.
Yeah. At least Joker's honest there.
He was honest. He really was. Most Jokers would have been like, all right, come with me.
Yeah.
This one was like, I don't think you want to do that, man. You might as well just go on, leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Then a truck driver comes out of nowhere. And comes up from behind the purple Lamborghini. And Harley pulls out Joker's pistol, shoots him because he was talking shit. And then she points the pistol up to Joker's forehead. And then we get that moment where it's like, oh, you think you're going to shoot Joker? Joker asks for it. And here's why I kind of think this Joker ain't really about it. See, most Jokers, they would have waited and waited and waited until you pulled that trigger. If you ever were, they weren't going to stop you. It would be that trope where it's like, come on, hit me, hit me. And then you think you're about to pull the trigger, but then you stop. No, he does it for like a couple seconds and then just grabs the gun out of her hand.
Yeah.
That Joker ain't about it. He want to live, bro.
Yeah.
That Joker want to live. He ain't about it. Let it have been Ledger. And he did this to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
He did it to Batman. All the Jokers could never, but definitely Ledger. If anything, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix, he would have asked for it for the sole reason, like, he's not just because he's Joker. He's just like, just do it, bro.
It's like, he don't give a shit.
He's just like, get it over with. Just do it. You would stop out of pity for him, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pulls out a revolver and shoots you because you get what you fucking deserve.
You forgot about the when he's like, I'm not someone who's loved. I'm an idea.
No, I fucking hate that. And then and there was the part where he's like, she was pointing the gun to his head, and he was like, "I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend." It's like, it's how he said it. He sounded so southern.
Yeah, he was like, "I'll be your friend."
It sounds like Kermit the Frog trying to be like a southern male.
Yeah.
That sounds more like Carl.
It does.
Jimmy. Jimmy's mom. Jimmy, I don't feel so.
I love. There's that. I was thinking of that Kermit video that you sent me a few times.
Hi-ho. What? I am Kermit the Frog, and welcome to Emerald Otters. That'd be that funny, but it was.
It was. It was very funny. It was the cutoff with the
It's so fun, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, that flashback's over, and Harley's talking with Killer Croc, and she's like, "Oh, you eat people? Cool. You want to eat me? Why not?"
No, I don't want your freaky. No, no, he didn't say that. He's like, I don't want your
crazy.
I don't want your crazy lady or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't blame him. You might contract something from that.
Yeah.
It should have been me. I'm just saying. You know, there was someone when he said that they were gonna be like, "It should have been me.
It should have been me." And so Harley likes to manipulate people and tries to tear a person apart.
All for the sake because she says I'm bored. Yeah. And Deadshot's burn is like pretty good there, as it makes a whole lot of sense. He looks at Harley and is like, "Harley, can you stop acting like a drunken stripper for once?"
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you on that one. That also helps you looks like one too, so I really can't blame you on that one.
Mm-mm. Yeah. And she says she smells a rat and someone's a sellout, and she's talking to Deadshot at that moment. So
Harley, you do realize that even if he did kill Rick Flag, 1, the bomb would still go off because of Amanda Waller. 2, you would probably have died by the freaking military soldiers. 3, there's probably a fail-safe option on that pad, so that if Rick Flag dies, you guys would die with him.
Yeah.
Also, Katana. So good luck with that.
Yeah, she's got my back.
Like literally, bro. There was no way you would have won that, anyways.
No,
you would not have won. So stop acting so pissy about it.
Mm-hmm. So they go into a building and they trying to find some people to shoot, Yeah. So then we get to Harley in the same building going up an elevator, and this is where they play another song
And she
again.
somehow has the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, Joker's like, I'm close, be ready. And she's excited. And then the Bubble Boys jump into the elevator and start
The
fighting her.
bubble popping boys.
The Bubble Popping Boys. It's like those bubble wrap. Just want to pop the
That's
little.
why I call them bubble boys, because they look a lot like walking bodies of bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I just want to like pop one in the face, but I don't know, something might happen to me if I do.
Yeah, probably. But then Harley kicks all their asses with a bat, by the way. Oh, yeah.
What a bat. A wooden bat at that, not a metal one.
Yeah. Also, yeah, she doesn't use the mallet. And you mentioned this.
Yeah, she had a mallet when they were getting all their gear ready to go into Midway City. She had the mallet there. She doesn't have it now.
No.
She just has a baseball bat and her rhino pistol. She doesn't have it. Where'd the mallet go?
Yeah.
That would have been way better of a weapon to use than a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why she didn't bring that along.
Yeah. So then she gets out of the elevator and the squad's waiting out there for her, but she beat all of them up already. She killed all the soldiers. And then she walks away casually and they're like shocked for some reason. And
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
You can keep going.
All right. Blood is going Jared crazy. What? Okay. So what we got? What's next? Okay, so they go into another room, and then all the bubbly soldier boys pop out of nowhere, out of the roof or out of the ceiling. They drop down, and they're gonna fight. They're shooting at the squad, and they're kicking ass and stuff like that. Captain Boomerang is good at things because he is there, which he shouldn't be because he just has boomerangs and some knives that he doesn't use knives for some reason. But yeah, there's not really much to say about this fight. Oh yeah, and they try to take Rick Flag away again because they can't kill him for some reason. And so the squad circles around him to protect him. And then, yeah, so it's just the same scene again, whereas Wilson is like, you die, we die. If he dies, we die. And so he's just doing the same thing again. So that scene's over with. And then, well, actually, no. They get to some hallways with bridges, and the soldiers are shooting at the squad. So then El Diablo finally does something, and he's like, this ain't my fight. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, why are you not doing anything? You're going to get killed if you don't do anything. And so, yeah, Will Smith tries to get Diablo mad, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll show you what I can do. And then he shoots fire at them and burns all the bubbly boys up. And then he finally does something there. And that was it. I don't know. I don't get the character not wanting to do anything, but that's pretty much it. Let's see if I can find a picture of the bubbly boys and I could show you what they look like. If anyone has seen this movie, let me know in the chat.
Bubbly. Why is Zany Poo getting infatuated with Jared Leto, bro? You need to calm down.
I don't know. I think he asked if Jared Leto was gay. He's probably trying to shoot a shot.
Probably is.
Probably.
I feel like Leto would accept you into his cult, brother.
Probably. Brother. Cool, brother. But this is what the bubbly boys look like. For those who don't know.
Yeah, I have. It's sad because that design was not supposed to be what they were going to look like.
What were they going to look like? Let's see.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like from that Bullets and Blockbusters video, I heard it. I mean, he said it was going to look different from that.
That would be interesting to see.
These look like the 20 putties from Power Rangers.
The 20.
Yeah.
The 20 what? He cut off on my end. Here we go. Let's see. What were you saying? They look like what from Power Rangers?
Like they look like the enemy villains, like the henchman villains from the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Okay.
Or at least something from that film.
Gotcha. Cool. What's next? So we got to where they fought the other bad guys off and they repeated the you die, we die thing, and then El Diablo finally uses his powers. And that's the scene. They go up a staircase. Harley says she needs to do cardio, but she already beat up some soldiers earlier. So I don't know why she's saying that. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's another flashback scene. She looks down the stairwell. And
oh, yeah. My favorite scene of the film.
Yeah. So this is basically Harley's initiation as Joker's right-hand woman or his girlfriend. And yeah, would you die for me? She says yes.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
Would you live for me?
Yeah, and she says yes. And
do not say this oath thoughtlessly. Desire becomes power. Wait.
Desire becomes surrender. Surrender becomes power.
Yeah. Sorry, like I watched this scene religiously. I don't know why. I don't know why out of all of the scenes in this film, this one gets me.
I think it's just probably just because it's just not much is wrong with it. It's just very simple out of context, I think.
If it was like maybe a Harley Quinn or like a Joker film, I could see this being part of it.
Sure. So
and
then
they do the Ace Chemicals bath, but with Harley Quinn this time instead of Joker. She dives back first, giving a trust fall into the into one of the chemical vats. Jared Leto takes off his jacket, jumps right in with her, dives in, kind of gives her mouth to mouth, kind of resuscitate her, And as they kiss, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And as they kiss, he actually gives off a decent laugh. Probably his best laugh in this movie.
He does, yeah. I was thinking, was he trying to kill her or what? Because it seemed like...
I think this was since I'm guessing the chemical thing happened with him. So he was doing it to her. See if you really want to be with me, I guess.
Yeah. I thought he was just kind of like, would you die for me? Would you live for me? And he was just trying to get rid of her. Because he kind of gave off he was like, fuck it. And then he just jumps in. It sounded like he was just like, you know what? Maybe I do want her. And then he jumps in and gets her.
Yeah.
I thought that was just kind of like, you know what? Sure, why not? But I don't know. I didn't know what to interpret that was. The way to interpret it.
Also, I love the song that plays in the background.
I need a kiss.
Don't ruin it.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, okay. So
That's literally everybody's Wattpad fan fiction scene right there.
it really is.
And then it cuts to Harley back at the stairwell, points a gun, and then she shoots at and not shoots, but she aims at that Deadshot.
Yeah.
He's pretty much telling her like, "Whoa, calm down, there. It's just me." And she's like, "You ever fall in love?" And he's just like,
He's like, nah.
Pretty much. It's like in the line of work that we do, like it's kind of hard to fall in love. It sounds a bit hypocritical because you love your daughter.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit hypocritical. And then she says, typical sociopathic answer. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they just go back. I think they're on the roof this time.
No, well, not yet. They go to a certain room, and Rick Flag tells them not to go in. He's going to go in. This part confuses me. So, yeah, some do go to the roof, actually. Never mind. But they stay there. Flag goes in. Turns out the room that they're in is where Amanda Waller and some of her coworkers are at, or some of her employees are at. So, what was the point of this part? Was she there the whole time?
Yeah.
So why was she there?
I have no idea.
So
out of everybody who was evacuated out of the city, why did she stay?
Because like she was there to meet.
Plus, they're in the same building where all those bubble boys were.
Yeah. So like, was there? So she was there to meet all of the members, and she was there with her team and like with Rick Flag and everything, but like.
Yeah, I don't know why she stayed.
Yeah. So
I think they were like trying to expunge records and stuff from there too.
I guess. But
and then she promptly shot everybody.
Yeah, the reason she's there, or the reason they're called here, is just to get Amanda Waller out of there. Basically.
Okay, but why would she be there in the first place?
I don't know.
That's her fault.
It is her fault. It's so weird. And then she does, yeah, she kills her cronies. And then Will Smith's like, that is one mean lady. Okay, dude. Shut up.
It's like they gave Will Smith some good lines, and then they give him this.
Yeah, to cut off the tension of it.
This isn't like not the first. This isn't the only time he says something like this. But it's weird they give him some kind of cool lines here and there, and then you have that was one mean lady.
Yeah.
Dude, are you trying to keep the order, or are you trying to lose it? Because you're doing both very well.
Yeah. So yeah, she's like, yeah, let's go home, and they're like, no. She's like, well, I'm gonna blow your heads off if you don't, and that's pretty much the scene.
I don't want
to go. Oh, so a helicopter or a Chuki? What do you call it? Chinook. Yeah. Why did I call it a Chuki? That's not right. So it's raining outside for them on the roof. So they're about to go home, but then Rick Flag just realizes that it's a trap.
Yeah.
And a big machine gun fires at them, and it's Joker.
It's the Joker, baby.
It's the Joker, baby. And it's the same it's another one of those scenes where his laugh is pretty good.
Yeah. Again.
Out
of the two scenes in this film where he has a decent laugh.
Yeah.
So it proved to me that Jared Leto can do a good Joker laugh. This fucker just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
It proves he can do it.
I feel like he didn't care about this movie too much, so he was just like,
okay. I feel like a majority of the people here really didn't care.
Yeah.
Jared was probably one of them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're all ducking for cover, and Joker's here to get Harley. So she goes up there, and Deadshot's like, don't do it.
I remember now. So when they went to that science place or like that lab, one of the scientists that they captured was actually there on the plane on Joker's chopper to defuse the bomb in Harley's head, which they do. And then Harley jumps on a rope and grabs on to Joker's helicopter. After that, Amanda Waller goes up to Deadshot and she's like, "Shoot her, shoot Harley Quinn, shoot her off the helicopter right now." And then Deadshot's like, "She ain't do nothing to me." And then Amanda Waller retorts and says, "You're a hitman. I got a contract. Your daughter for Harley Quinn. Kill her and you get to see her." And Deadshot, low key, I don't blame him when he says what he says is he's like, "Nah, that bitch dead. That bitch, she dead." And then he aims, tries to shoot, he fires, and it looks like Harley Quinn fakes her death, but no, he actually didn't shoot her. And here's another Deadshot fumble right here because of this. That he only got away without a sheer luck. He missed his shot on purpose, looked at Amanda, said, "I missed," and then walked away. That woman could have easily exploded your head right then and there.
Exactly.
Your head could have instantly went off the moment you did that. Out of sheer luck, you were still alive.
Speaking of that, when Harley walks up to Joker's helicopter and Waller's like, "Kill her," and Rick Flag tries to use the iPad to use the bomb, he's like, her nanites disarmed, and it's just like, well, just shoot her then. You can shoot her. All of you guys can shoot her right now.
You technically could shoot her. You just got to be wary of the minigun.
Yeah. I don't know. You should have thought about this earlier. And yeah.
Deadshot had God on his side that day, though. I'm just saying, because you straight up knew that was going to be a bad idea to say and to intentionally miss. Look at her and say you miss and walk off. She could have blown your head off at any moment just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you want to be funny, huh?
Yeah.
Bink.
Yeah.
And they still could have shot Harley. And the thing is, when Harley got on the helicopter, her and Joker interact with each other. And then Amanda Waller promptly says, "Shoot down the freaking helicopter." And then they shoot it with a rocket.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, you could have just did that before while Harley was still climbing the rope.
You really could have. Yeah.
Could have done that there, too.
Yeah, so they kiss, and Joker's wearing the suit again.
He's wearing the suit. His best fit in the whole movie.
Yeah. So they shoot down that helicopter. And so he throws Harley off onto a roof, or they're about to jump off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just Harley. And I don't know how she survived the fall onto the roof.
I don't even know how she survived the explosion.
Yeah, exactly. So the helicopter explodes. And this is one of those things where it was different in the original cut, where I think Joker dumps her here, right?
Yeah, so the thing was in this, when they meet each other, they kiss, she's happy to see him, and Joker's like, I got a bottle of like grape soda and a bearskin rug waiting for us. He's pretty much like happy to see her. In the original version, and there's an actual scene where they shoot this, she's happy to see him, and then Joker's like, "The shit that I do for you," and he was actually mad that she was, I guess, with the squad, and I think he dumps her off.
Something like that. Yeah.
I know he was actually mad at her. God, I wish copyright didn't exist because I would show it.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, though, that they went from having him be like a rude, normal, like somewhat of like a normal Joker in this relationship to being like, "Don't worry, hon. I got you. And it's like, I feel like in this regard, though, because they made him nicer, it's a bit more like their B-task relationship between Joker and Harley. Where he was a little cruel to her, but wasn't over the top with it. He still kind of like, he acted like he loved her, kind of. There's like later iterations where she's like, oh, Harley's just a puppet that Joker uses because he really likes Batman more. He doesn't really care for Harley. He just keeps her around.
Right. And like, especially in this movie, like Batman is not like a central figure. And unfortunately.
Despite the fact that he put in 3 of these criminals.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This really is kind of a Batman movie. And without actually getting a Ben Affleck Batman movie.
We really didn't get that. We were going to have Deathstroke a part of that.
Yep. But so we get the helicopter crashes and Joker, and this is where our profiles come in. He has a burnt face after that in the original.
Or at least, in the original, he was going to have a burnt face. And was even going to show up in the final battle, actually, to help defeat the squad with Enchantress. And his only wish was to just take Harley back. He was going to try and kill the squad. He fails, of course, but he retreats. Yeah. That's why, if you could tell by my profile picture, that's actually a grenade he's holding in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that they had this shot in the trailer and in promotional material, but they never had it in the movie.
No.
I honestly think this is his best look, having a half-burnt face.
Oh, dude, it's great. I love it. So then Amanda Waller gets in a chopper, flies home, or tries to fly out, which I don't know why she couldn't have done that earlier. Like, how did she even get there in the first place? Well, yeah.
Why you decided to stick around?
Yeah. I mean, she probably got a lot of choppers destroyed there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they fly down, throw some flares, and then they immediately crash again by Incubus. So, that's kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
So she gets a rifle or a AK. Yeah. She gets an AK out because she's cool. Shooting at the soldiers. Oh, yeah, by the way, they're not doing anything now because she's shooting them in the chest and then like nothing's happening to them now for some reason.
Yeah.
So they capture her.
I think Deadshot actually finds the files that were in the helicopter too when they go there.
Oh, the top secret ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's the part where 2 people could have died that night. Not just Waller. Deadshot for what he did, as we talked about earlier, and Harley Quinn, because she somehow is now on ground level and is leaning on a car, on the hood, on the top of the car. And she's like, "Hi guys, I'm back. Did you miss me?" I'm just like, you know they could shoot you right now just for that, right?
Yep.
Rick Flag, he might not have your nanite enabled. He can still order his men to fire on you for what you did. And I'm really surprised they didn't. And for Harley, you could really leave. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Because one, you're not really doing much anyways. 2, I'm going to be honest, Harley's low-key the weakest character in the squad. She is.
She really
All
is.
she has is just a pistol and a bat. Your nanite's disabled. You could technically leave and probably try and go after Joker wherever he may be.
Yeah.
You're no longer needed in this movie. You're done.
Yeah. I've heard this said before, and it's very interesting. When she's on the car and like crying and pretending to be fine, it's almost like she got dumped.
Yeah.
It's almost like she
because in the original cut, she pretty much was going to be.
Yeah.
And this one, it just makes it seem like, oh, I just lost Joker. He died. No, this would have had a better emotional weight to it if he dumped you.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, yeah. She gets her bat back, so cool.
Why did Rick Flag decide to keep her along, bro?
I don't know.
And the thing is, when they met Harley, he wasn't even mad. He didn't even say anything to her.
No, he didn't.
He said not a thing to her. He just kept walking. And I was just like, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She got Joker to fire a minigun on you and everyone on the roof.
Yep.
She literally has her nanite disabled, and she tried to escape. Why? What is stopping her from literally leaving right now? And then I guess if you wanted her in the movie, come back in the final battle, maybe. Have that trope.
Yeah.
You could just have her book it, or you kill her right now because, like, again, that whole stunt she pulled, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even ask her anything. You don't even like yell at her. You just keep it moving. I'm like, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to like you if you're gonna act that way.
Yeah. And if I were Rick Flag, I would just bam. It's like, nah.
Hi guys, I'm back. Did you? No,
Boom,
I'm unloading the clip because you know damn well what you did could have killed all of us pretty much.
Yeah.
Could have killed all of us. And Midway City would have been screwed over if we did die.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Rick Flag doesn't even say something along the lines of like, I should shoot you for what you did. He doesn't even do that. He just walks off.
Mm-hmm. After that, after the team's like, oh, we missed you, Harley.
No, they don't.
Yeah. So no. Then we cut to the Enchantress getting her heart back. So they shoot Waller down. They got her heart. Honestly, why keep it with Waller when you could just have well, no, that's I was gonna say have it with Rick Flag, but I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, he probably would have gotten captured as well if he had the heart.
True. You could just
I would have said, what's the point of you like keeping that heart around when you can just kill Enchantress with that heart?
That's exactly.
Like you could just
stab
kill
the heart.
You could either stab the heart or crush it right now.
Yeah.
This is another Amanda Waller moment that's like, you have all these plans, you have all these contingencies, you have this, that, and the third. You could technically stop Enchantress right now by killing her heart.
Yeah. And this is the thing too, is like when she did that in when we first get introduced, or when she first shows up in the room with all the other officials and stuff, there's a like when she stabs the heart with the needle, she turns back into June Moon. And
yeah,
like, so cool. Just stab the heart of the sorceress. Like, there's no. Like,
not to mention, too, like at the end of the movie when Enchantress is dying, Rick Flag crushes the heart, and then she goes back to June Moon.
Like, you should have.
I mean, sure, there's that one part where she like was getting the heart repeatedly stabbed in, and then Incubus helped her. But again, what is still stopping you from crushing that heart?
Right. It's like you should have known that she would turn back, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just like the concept of a Suicide Squad, no one thought this shit out.
No.
Nobody thought this movie out.
Oh, I love the fact too that's like when Enchantress is like, I'm gonna finish my work and I'm gonna kill you, and Waller's like, do your worst, bitch, and then she does, and Waller's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
Yeah. Do your worst, bitch. She's like, I bet.
All right.
I bet. Now what?
I just think it's funny because she reacts like that. It's like, what?
Waller was so big and bad, and then she saw that, and she's like, oh, you really about it? You ain't like it. Yeah, bitch. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen?
Right. That's just funny when like if she didn't have a reaction at all, that would have been fun. That would have been better. So there's a part where Deadshot's pissed at Flag, finds the top secret notebook, and they find out that Enchantress is his girlfriend. And there's the whole flashback with where June turns into Enchantress, and she leaves the bomb with she starts the bomb and leaves it with Rick. And yeah, so I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but there we go.
Deadshot's like, nah, I'm having a drink now.
Exactly.
And then so did everybody else.
Yeah, I think it's funny. And he says, "No, Deadshot, I need your help." He's like, "No, sir, you need a miracle."
And he's like, yeah, you do.
Probably like Batman, Flash, or Wonder Woman. Maybe.
Yeah, those three would have been your miracle.
Maybe, yeah.
Hell, one of them could be your miracle, but definitely all three.
I'd say Wonder Woman's probably the best bet. Maybe.
Wonder Woman was second best being the Flash.
Yeah. So then they all ask for drinks, and Harley's a good bartender.
She worked at a club as a dancer, so I'm not surprised she might have picked up on bartending.
True. So this part's actually not too bad, where they all kind of chill out with each other.
Yeah,
it's not too bad. I like this part. So there's one part where they're all connecting, and then El Diablo's like getting very agitated. And he's like, "Dude, I'm having a drink, bro. Leave me alone." And then we get a flashback into El Diablo's.
And this is the part that makes me like El Diablo. His whole flashback.
I'll let you tell it, because you won't take as long as I will, because I'm gonna go too long if I.
So El Diablo's backstory is that he was a gang member. He used to be in a gang, but he also had a wife and kids, and he actually really loved his family a lot. But there will be times where okay, there was like one time in the flashback where he's having dinner with his family, he enjoys it, and then she drops a newspaper on the table where she's like, "Oh, did you do this?" And he's like, "Don't that way, I ain't do none. That didn't involve me." And then he goes leaving out for like, I guess work, not actual like work, gang stuff, because he was in one from what I can understand. And then he goes from being a loving guy to his girl, his wife, finding all the like drugs, the guns, and like the money that he was been hiding, and he's like, "You put that away right now." And then, she's like, "You have all this stuff in a house with our kids." It's like, "You put that where you found it." And she's like, "I'm leaving." And and El Diablo's like, "You're not going anywhere." And because of that, we also cut to another scene where, like, after that fight, it showed the whole house burning down and his own wife or girlfriend, like, just disintegrating as she turns to dust, because he, on pure rage and on accident, killed his entire family. And I thought that was kind of messed. I thought that was kind of sad, because it's like, he didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
But he knows he can't change what he did either. Mm-hmm. And while he's doing it, he has like this little lady, a little dancing lady made out of fire in his hand. And he puts a glass over her. And as he's telling this story, the woman in like the glass, she's getting like suffocated and she's dying. And then she ultimately turns into vapor. And I thought that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
And then, after that nice heartfelt moment, Boomerang, I wouldn't say fucked up the scene, because he did ask what happened to the kids, and then Harley ruined it. I think Harley ruined it.
Yeah, like, this is a problem I have too.
Yeah, she's like, he killed them, and then Boomer's looking like, oh shit, and then El Diablo, he's still crying and everything. And it's just like, okay, this is sad. This is a good moment. I feel as though something is about to be fucked over. And then Harley opened her mouth.
Yeah. And
literally telling this man to own up to that shit.
Meanwhile,
my brother in Christ, he killed his wife and 2 children. You don't just sit there and own up to that.
Yeah, but like, what do you think why do you? He's.
What do you think he's been doing the whole time, the whole movie? He's been trying to.
Yeah, it's like, what are you? Like he's. You can see he's in pain right now. Like what? Use your eyes.
He's in pain. He is feeling remorse and hella regret for what he did. Not a single person in that room is just like, bro.
Yeah,
you good? Not even a single. You good, man? You alright? Or it's gonna be okay. No one does that. And then Harley's like, you own it. Own up to this shit. I'm like, you people are really assholes.
Not to mention,
I get y'all are villains, but like, really?
Not to mention, Harley helped kill Robin. By the way,
Harley allegedly helped kill Robin.
Since when do you care about kids, Harley?
No, yeah.
What are you talking about?
It is. Here's another thing. We talked about how Deadshot got lucky because Amanda Waller didn't blow his head off. I also talked about how Harley was lucky because Deadshot didn't shoot her, and she didn't die because of Rick Flag. She and I'm gonna say everybody in that room. She and everybody in that room is lucky El Diablo did not torch that entire bar because he could have.
Yeah.
There's a clip of him in prison. They showed this in the movie like a couple times too. They show a clip of him in prison where he was supposed to be like jumped in a gang fight or something. He was jumped in jail, but it didn't show that. It just showed him torching the whole like a big crowd of people outside. There was nothing left but just burnt grass. It's a God-given miracle. He didn't just torch that whole bar and everybody gone. He the only one left. Because he could have.
Yeah.
You telling me own up to it? Own up to this shit, bitch. Bam. Mm-hmm. He really could have just 4th degree everybody.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like that. It's just like, this man is pouring his heart out. He's telling people why he does the way that he does the things that he does, why he acts the way he does. And it's just like, you want to tell him this?
Yeah. I like, well, it doesn't make sense because they're all allegedly terrible people. That's why they're here. But like at the same time, it's like, Deadshot's like, Harley, come on, don't do that. And
Deadshot's the only one who said something.
Well, no, because Boomerang actually calls her out. He's like, why do you have to like open your, like, whenever you open your mouth, you have to, it's like using knives or something.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, Deadshot and Boomerang are the only 2 people who call her out on that, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Not to mention, y'all just saw this man torch 2 hallways worth of bad guys in a building. You just saw what he could do. I'm glad they said something because, of course, that was like an a-hole thing for Harley to do. But like at the same time, they're probably trying to save themselves from this man burning them next.
Yeah,
because he could have done it at any point.
Mm-hmm.
That man turned 0 to 100. Harley would have been done. There's so many times in this movie Harley could have died. And I'm surprised this was not one of them.
So many times I wish she died.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm sorry, but then there's a part it's like Boomerang's like, you look amazing on the outside, but inside you're ugly. And she's like, we all are, except for Croc. He's ugly on the outside too.
Not me, shorty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you are. I don't know. I thought that was funny that hearing Killer Croc say that.
Yeah, but I just hate that I just hate that it's right after you were being a dick to El Diablo. It's like, bro, say what?
Like, beautiful. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the I'm feeling romantical scene.
It does.
It reminds me of that.
It does.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm
feeling romantical.
Not me, shorty. I'm beautiful. See, that's the type of time and Croc should have been on in this film, bro.
Yeah.
He should have been doing stuff like that.
So Rick Flag shows up in the bar. The creatures chase him all the time because the witch is scared of him, which is what Deadshot says. So she does care when she's a witch still, apparently. I guess I was wrong then. Let's see. So basically, they make up and they're about to save the world. And he lets all of them. They're free to go, and he deactivates the bombs in their necks. And so it turns out also that Rick Flag hands Deadshot these letters that his daughter wrote to him, and he didn't show them these yet for some reason. And he's like, "You had these this whole time," and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna help you, man." And it's just like, wait, I was expecting a whole different reaction. I thought you were gonna be pissed off.
Same.
I was so confused.
I really
with this.
thought he was too.
Yeah, that was a weird reaction there.
You better hang up that computer call.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. I'm reading what Creepy just said. You better turn off that computer call.
Okay, I can't. But
I can. Leave studio.
Yeah. So then I got the hero shot.
Ew. Because they're not heroes.
So Boomerang uses something for once, and he has a boomerang that's like a drone, and then it gets shot down by Incubus.
Shot down by Incubator.
Yeah. So they mentioned the fact that there's a flooded tunnel is where they were at underneath the subway. Where they could put a bomb underneath. So they have a plan to do that, and Croc will go down there because he's good at swimming. Gotta live underground.
Y'all are just tourists. And then he somehow crawls down a flight of stairs. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, you could just jump in, bro.
Yeah.
And then
also they made Katana lose all the aura she might have tried to have. And what I mean by that is she's crying as she talks to her husband's soul that's trapped in the sword. And then everybody starts being an asshole about it.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah, I
swear to God, if Katana wanted to kill all of you right now.
Yeah, she could cut all you like what was it? Like a lawnmower? Something about a lawnmower.
This is that one group of assholes that you can't vibe with. At least in the 2021 rendition, you could. This? Not this one. Deathshot, maybe. Boomerang because he's funny. El Diablo because of his backstory. Everybody else, fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
And then we get to they're walking through the subway, and Rick's like,
I'll be right back. You can keep going.
Okay. So there's a part where Rick Flag is professing his love about June, or the Enchantress, to Deadshot, and it's like, bro, we're not invested in your relationship. You just fell in love off screen, and we just met you guys. I don't know. And then El Diablo or Deadshot says, "We'll need you to help us, El Diablo." And he's like, "What if I lose control?" To me, it felt like he was in control pretty fine during the first time he used his powers in the city. So I don't know what that's for. I feel like random sentences are in here to try to make you feel for the characters with like some relatability or some backstory that we don't see. It's just stuff that's non-existent that they say, but it's not really there. And that's a lot. That's a problem. There's a big problem in this movie that happens a lot. Yeah. Any questions so far on our seminar? This is what Zoom calls like for classes are like. Like any questions about what we've talked about? Any refreshers? I don't know. I want to wait for Donovan, but we're almost done with the movie though, so that's good. I don't know. What you thinking? What you thinking in the chat? What you wanna say? What do you want to do? Excuse me. I'll be right back as well. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Are you back yet? No. Okay. I'll just leave this on the screen for right now. Well, you see, I don't know what to talk about right now because I want to be waiting for a second. Donovan. He'll be back. And so will I. I don't know. We got 2 people in the chat. Ask a random question because I'm kind of bored right now. And I'd like to wait for Donovan, but I'd like to keep this chat going. Anything you want to state? Let's debate. Or not. Let's agree. Whatever you want to do. Water. Do, 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 do. Yes. Indeed. Excuse me. All kinds of interesting things to discuss.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good. Excuse me. We got to the part where they're hiding behind some pillars and Enchantress is dancing. So she's dancing, and yeah, they say that there's a problem underneath. And the Enchantress notices them.
Your mic sounded muffled.
Oh. Okay. Let's try this again. So the Enchantress notices them behind the pillars, and she gives them some illusions to enjoy, to persuade them to join her, basically. And she's giving them some rhymes, spitting bars, all that good stuff. So then we show like what each character wants. So like Deadshot killing Batman and being with his daughter. Harley living a normal life. Yeah.
It's not even Harley and Joker. It's literally Margot Robbie as a 1950s housewife with Jared Leto.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't have their face paint or anything. It's just them, and they have 2 kids.
That is strange.
It is strange, especially when you realize Jared Leto looks fucking weird without makeup or facial hair.
Yeah,
he looks weird.
He really does. And then we have like Rick Flag wants to be with June again.
I want my baddie.
Give me my baddie back, please. We see El Diablo with his kids and his wife, and that's sweet.
And that's when he realized actually that this is all BS.
Yeah.
They're playing tricks on us.
Yeah.
Because he knew, he knew that someone was set up here.
Yeah.
When he saw his family back. And I'm like, yeah, That's fitting for you to be the one to do that.
Mm-hmm. And then he's like, "You can't have them because they're my people." But like, I didn't really get the impression that you guys were close or anything.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I don't like when he's like, "You guys are my family" and stuff. I don't buy that.
No, you guys are my family. As Harley Quinn proceeded to just like be a bitch towards you.
Yeah,
Yeah, your real
exactly.
family. Yeah, what happened to your actual family, by the way, LDF?
Oh yeah, no, that yeah.
What happened to them? You just forget about them that fast?
mm. But yeah, not Icarus, Incubus.
Incubus.
I keep wanting to say Icarus. But
Kid
he comes
Incubus.
out and shoots his tentacles at them, and
Pause.
um,
It's what you said.
yeah, I meant to say.
I know you ain't mean nothing weird.
Yeah, I know. It sounded.
Out, bro. Pause.
It sounded. Yeah.
He shoots his tentacles out.
Yeah. So, Katana actually gets to show off some skill she has cutting off the dude's hand, but then he grows it back. So then El Diablo says, "Hey, I could take him out." So he brings out his fire powers, and he eventually turns into like a Ghost Rider-esque kind of mute.
Turns
like
into an El Diablo.
He does.
I don't even know what this is. It looked cool though. Wish he had more skin on his bones though. He was just nothing but bone.
Yeah. Oh, you mentioned this to me when he says it's on bitch in a different language.
Oh yeah, so when they're planting the bomb, when they're setting the bomb up, and Incubus and El Diablo are fighting, and El Diablo somehow winning, they're fighting, and then after a while they get the bomb planted, ready to detonate, and then El Diablo reverts back to a human. He's like launch the bomb, not launch the bomb, but like explode, like let the bomb explode, like pull the trigger, or like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like he's like activate the bomb pretty much, and they're like blow it up, and Rick Flags like said blow it up, and he looks, and El Diablo looks at Incubus, and he says something that the translation got wrong. That's not actually what he says.
Let's see. He says blow it. Let's see. Now you're screwed.
He doesn't say that.
He doesn't.
He says actually some swear words in there. I think bitch was one of them.
He says it's on bitch at the beginning of the fight.
No, I think he says it again.
No, no,
at this scene before they blow up the bomb.
No, that was it. He just says now you're screwed, and then
yeah, but the translation got that wrong.
Oh yeah. What
he said. I think he said something about bitch, or like it was something like instead of saying now you're screwed, I think it was something like now you're fucked, or something like that. Translation got it wrong, and I know this because a guy who, like, I was watching this movie before with two buddies, one of which is from Chile, and he actually said what he really said in that movie, and it was not now you're screwed.
Dang.
So the movie got something wrong, whether it was on purpose or on accident. I think they got it on accident. I would like to think they got it on accident because that's not what he says.
So then the bomb goes off and it blows up one little section of the floor where they're standing at.
It literally just went up like a mine.
Yeah, and it blows up somehow.
Both El Diablo and Incubus. Incubus did all of this throughout this entire movie. Dies from a mine.
And also the guy who has fire powers.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, El Diablo as well.
Sure. Okay.
I like El Diablo. I just wish he was utilized better in this film.
Yeah.
They just really just had him here.
Yeah. So there's an evil spirit and a guy with fire powers. They get blown up and they're dead. So cool. And then Will Smith brings out this amazing line when he goes, "You next," and like, yeah.
Bro thought he was. Bro thought he was '90s Goldberg when saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah, did you? Where's the part where he says, "Lady, you are evil"?
That was right before Incubus came out.
It's like, what are you saying? Lady, you are evil.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking to myself, grown adults wrote these lines in a script, and another grown man actually had to say them. I guess Will Smith was perfect for the job to do it.
Probably. I mean, he could.
These also sound like some lines maybe Harley Quinn would say, though. They sound so juvenile.
They really do. It's really weird. Oh yeah, so Enchantress makes a huge storm. It's spreading like throughout the world right now. You know, Batman and Wonder Woman and Flash would be really helpful right now.
You know, a lot of the world's heroes would be helpful right now because she spreads this storm all over the world, including the Navy, where battleships are getting cleaved by lightning bolts in one hit. Military bases are getting struck. The place where Red Guardian is located, that's getting damaged too. It's just like, if only we had superheroes for this occasion. I'm gonna just say right now, Suicide Squad is just like the Legion of Doom, where it's just a band of supervillains controlled by led by another supervillain like Lex Luthor. Suicide Squad could have been that instead.
Yeah.
Why did we need them?
I would really like a Legion of Doom movie.
Well, we were going to have one if DCEU actually lasted.
Yeah.
Still would have loved to see what's his name? Deathstroke's actor.
Oh, Flash Thompson, whatever his name is.
Flash Thompson. It would have been great to see Flash Thompson come back.
Yeah, that would have been sweet. But yeah, they got to cut her heart out, and yeah, she's teleporting all over the place and beating him up. So
they're trying to fight, and they're getting clapped.
Yeah, it's kind of a lame fight. I'm gonna be honest.
It is a lame fight.
Yeah,
this is why villains can't fight. This is why the heroes do it.
Yeah, lots of weird cuts and shots as well. Lots of editing going on. I don't know.
Too many cuts.
That's
why I have a problem with like let's say like the Nolan films. They have too many cuts in their fights. I don't like that.
To be fair, if they didn't, you could see Batman fighting his slow ass moves.
I mean, to be fair, you right. But Batman is as a proficient fighter. Why would you have so many jumps and so many cuts in a Batman fight when Batman is known to be a good fighter?
Right.
And it's like the only time they didn't do that was with The Dark Knight Rises. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, dude.
Where's the trigger?
This is like realistic Batman to the absolute max. This is not great.
No.
This is not great. And I feel like Nolan knew it.
Yeah.
I feel like he knew it, bro.
Oh, so while they're fighting, like, bullets don't work on her, but somehow
Palpatine return.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so she sucks all their weapons away from them towards her. And then she sees Harley goes up.
And I hate to cut you off, again, the squad could have died because she sucks sucks all their weapons close to her. She could have just trained them on everybody in the squad.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, if I join you, you'll bring my pudding back, right? And
anything.
yeah. Ooh, so like if she doesn't join Enchantress, but the Joker comes back, how did he how did he survive?
I don't know. I don't know it like how he survives it. I don't think like if this movie was structured the way it was, I don't think they would have had like Harley be like, "Oh, if I join you, you promise to bring Puddin back," and then she tries to kill, Enchantress. I don't think Joker would have shown up in that moment.
Right.
Unless she's about to do it and Enchantress stops her. Or like she's about to kill Enchantress and then you hear laughing coming from the back and then Joker shows up.
Maybe. I mean, just because like at the
I
end of
don't
this
know.
movie,
I don't know how he was supposed to come back. But
yeah,
apparently he was.
I don't know. It's kind of it just goes back to like how did he survive the crash, which I should have thought about before because the rest of the squad survived that first crash when they first land in the city. Same argument could be said for Joker, and so I don't know. Maybe he jumped out. I have no idea.
I wonder if the suit was too heavy to move fast. And yeah, apparently the Bale suit was over 30 pounds. So the slow fight scenes is apparently from poor costume design. Okay, and Robert Pattinson's apparently, and I Googled this too, weighed about 60 pounds. And he was able to move faster. That's arguably kind of no excuse. His fight scenes were better and his weighed all over like about 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of no excuse.
Yeah, because like Bale
has been no excuse.
At least you showed Bale like at the where the what's it called, where the place he went to learn this stuff.
The Tibet Mountain.
League of Shadows. League of Shadows.
League of Shadows.
So he learned all this stuff, but like when he actually fights,
I didn't think the League of Shadows actually taught that man how to fight. I mean, yeah, Roz told him how to like fight with a sword. They never really showed him actual martial arts training.
No, I don't.
They never actually show it in the film. Bill just got that old man speed. Then, yeah,
he really does.
because if Pattinson can move in a 60-pound suit, I don't know what to tell you with Bale.
Well, what about friggin' Ben Affleck?
That man's suit was predominantly looking to me when I look at his suit, that was predominantly more cloth and leather than armor.
Yeah. I'm just talking about age though. Like he's been retired.
Not to mention they probably use CGI in that fight. Probably. Or they use stuntmen. I don't know how much of that fight was actually Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but if we're just going by the fictional character, yeah.
Batman in that movie was in his 40s and was moving like Arkham Batman. So again, that's also really no excuse. I enjoyed the slow fighting for the Bane fight. It was brutal. Now the Bane fights made sense. Those made sense.
Are you talking about like
when Bale was fighting Bane?
Like in the first fight they had?
The first and second fight.
Okay.
Those I can excuse because those were actually probably the better fights because you could actually see what's going on. I excuse those. Any other fight, like let's say like thugs and whatever, no, bro.
Oh, dude,
you could show those.
Yeah,
bro. But why do Batman suits have to be so heavy?
Why
does all Batman suits have to be so hyper realistic and grounded to reality?
That's a good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll give some form of League of Shadows training lore for the Batman 2? I would hope so. But
I don't know.
Robert Pattinson's Batman, I don't know. If he made it going off what they did for like the prequel information for his Batman, they said he built his Batmobile at age 16. I would like to think this Batman was probably self-taught.
Yeah, I don't think he's
more self-taught, if anything.
Yeah,
obviously Bale was swinging heavier and slower so he could try to damage Bane. Yeah, then he realized he don't got to do that. He's got to play smarter, not harder.
Now, I don't remember in the Batman if Pattinson had a kind of a stealth thing going on where he would like disappear. I don't think that was a thing he could
had
do.
The shadows thing.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it. But it wasn't it's not like when he's talking to Gordon or when Gordon's talking to him and he turns back and he's gone. I don't know about
Yeah, he did
if
do
that
that.
happened.
Did he do
No,
that in the movie?
I don't remember that. I don't
I don't
think
remember
so.
if he ever did that.
Yeah.
The genius detective out of 3. Oh, most definitely.
Oh, sure.
Pattinson's Batman was more like the detective side of Batman, anyways, rather than like stealth or combat. Even though he did like have some stealthy moments, he was more of the detective.
Yeah, he was more of like, I don't want to say comic accurate, but I might I would say to an extent.
I mean, the big 3, Bale, Affleck, and Pattinson, they were comic accurate in some regard. Bale was more accurate in terms of tech. Affleck was more accurate. I'd say, well, actually, tech and stealth, kinda.
Yeah, he's got the physique and the fighting down to a T.
Yeah, no, Bale. He has like the tech and the stealth. That's the comic accurate that he has.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck definitely had the comic accurate look and combat down to a T.
Yeah.
He's the powerhouse of all the Batman. And then you have Pattinson, who's comic accurate in the sense that he's a good detective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good detective. He's a good fighter too.
Now, if we can only get a mold of all 3,
yes,
in live action.
Ooh,
but then again, we probably wouldn't have Kevin Conroy because he'd be the closest.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's got all of them beat. But like, I forgot to mention Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale does that. Is like,
yeah, Bale is the better Bruce Wayne out of the 3. I'm gonna be honest. Ben Affleck and Pattinson, they didn't even feel like Bruce Wayne. They just felt like Bruce Wayne in name.
Yeah,
like they were there, but that's it.
Ben Affleck was just himself as Batman. It felt like, and then
Ben Affleck was just himself.
He does look like a Bruce Wayne, though. I mean, he looks like part.
He looks more like a Dark Knight Returns Bruce Wayne if he had the facial hair.
Yeah, but then Pattinson's Bruce Wayne, nah.
Pattinson's Bruce Wayne was just Robert Pattinson.
It's just Robert Pattinson. That was
just Robert.
Oh, this is kind of
his comic accurate, just not fantastical. Pattinson feels believable. I'm gonna be honest, Pattinson feels more believable than Bale, in my opinion.
Yeah,
he feels way more believable than his. I like Bruce. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for neither. Because I didn't really feel like Bruce Wayne. That's still Bale to me.
Yeah, the thing with Pattinson's Bruce is like Bruce Wayne is the disguise, but the Pattinson's Bruce is not working.
Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne was just Edward from Twilight, bro.
Yeah, it's just like if you
vampire powers.
If I lived in that world and you asked me who I thought Batman was, is like, oh, it's probably Bruce Wayne. I don't know. I could I don't know.
Legitimately.
I don't know. Just it's just like the way he look. I could probably see him being Batman. You know,
Affleck looks the most like how I imagine Batman would look. Honestly, yeah. Mm-hmm. he got that Batman look to him.
Yeah. Hey, I hate to deviate from this, but we're really close to the end of this movie. But let's see. Harley grabs the
katana from Katana, which is so stupid because Katana never once uses her own sword to trap a soul, nor is she allowed to use the gimmick. Harley Quinn uses the gimmick, and even then the gimmick doesn't work because Enchantress's soul is not in the sword.
Yeah.
So, like, what the heck?
I have a lot of problems here. So it's like, you suck all the weapons to where you're at. You can't just make them disappear. You can, or something like that. Get them as far away as you can, and then your reaction time is not great for an enchantress.
You mess with my friends.
Yeah,
grab the sword, bro.
How we know that sword would have worked against the spirit? Like, guns didn't do anything.
Saying
he's like, the guns didn't do anything to her, but then guns
didn't do anything. Y'all actually tried hitting her with melee weapons. That didn't work either.
Yeah, like I know
How would this sword have worked?
It's a sword that traps
unless it's a magic imbued sword.
That's the thing. It's like it traps souls, but that's it. Like what else? Like what's it going to do with a spirit?
True, it traps souls. Maybe Enchantress is the spirit, and I mean, maybe Enchantress is the soul because that was a person beforehand.
I guess
Before they possessed June Moon. But like, suppose that actually didn't work right, and it trapped June Moon's soul instead.
Ooh.
Imagine if that happened.
That makes more sense.
She slices Enchantress, and a soul does go into the sword, but it's not Enchantress.
No.
Because I feel like that's what also could have happened.
Yeah.
Either way, Enchantress would have died because, of course, the heart, but then you wouldn't have June Moon either.
Nah. And then Rick Flag says, her heart's out. We can end this. No shit. We saw it happen. No, shut up. So he has another bomb.
We needed dialogue for the sake of having dialogue.
I know. Yeah. So then Harley throws a gun to Deadshot, and he shoots. I don't know what happened to. Oh wait, never mind.
Killer Croc got a bomb. He got like a satchel charge, and he's throwing it. Harley throws Deadshot her pistol, and Deadshot's about to shoot, and then he sees a hallucination of his daughter saying, like, no, don't do it. The only way for us to be together is if you don't pull that trigger. And he's looking, and then he screams at her. I swear when I saw this the first time ever, I thought he was going to be like, please shoot the fucking child. I thought he was going to shoot the kid. I'm like, bro, he didn't.
But this is.
Oh, no. Here's the worst part, though. We're not even there yet. He shoots the satchel charge, right? Yeah. And it goes from hate on, and you know, like the barrel where all the bullets are, because it's a revolver. It goes from hate to love.
Are you kidding?
He fires the gun, and the satchel charge explodes, detonating what the thing was behind Enchantress. You didn't see it?
I just saw it now.
You didn't see it when dude, it was there.
I wasn't looking at that because I was already out of it.
No, so Harley's her pistol on the revolver barrel, where of course where the rounds are, it's like the little thing where like they pick like petals out of a flower and is like, he loves me not, he loves me not. Okay, well, she had a thing on her barrel where it was like hate, love.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. At first it was hate, and when Deadshot pulled the trigger, he turned to love.
Yes.
What were you trying to symbolize here? What were you trying to symbolize here?
What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, I was already hung up on Daddy, don't do this. Like, girl, we are going to die if we don't do anything. We were hired to shoot this villain down. What are you talking about? What is this flashback for?
I know this is Enchantress doing this, but like, why are you here? And also, what I find it funny is that like Deadshot's arms, his hands are literally positioned on the top of his daughter's head, like he's aiming on, like he's aiming on it as like a rest. Her head is an armrest. It's just like, what? I was like, huh?
Oh man!
So she's there. She's physically there.
It's also, oh man, it's also kind of funny. Like when the explosion goes off, that like the rest of the squad doesn't get sucked up into the explosion.
No one does.
Extremely lucky.
There are so many times these people could have died. It is miraculous that they didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Enchantress is. Oh.
I'm still tripping on the hate to love part.
That was such stupid shit.
I think you swear you don't remember that because I told you about it when we were watching the.
I don't remember. I wasn't looking at that, man. It was. I was zoned out for that part.
Oh, baby, but still.
Oh yeah, and Transis is still there for some reason after the explosion. Like she's just the spirit's still there, and
Rick Flag has her heart. And he's like, "Bring back June Moon," and she's like, "Bring back June." He's like, "Bring back June Moon," and she's like, "Kill me. You don't have the balls."
And then
he crushes the heart.
Yeah. And then so he's like, "Oh no, June's dead."
No, she's not.
Because she's not.
The mud or like whatever Enchantress's face was, she rips it off, and it's June Moon now. So June is saved, still dressed like Enchantress.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Waller shows up, walking up.
Everybody's like, "Yeah, after this, I got shit to do in Gotham." Like, yeah, I got this to do. It's like, Harley's like, "I'll drive," and Deathshot's like, "You are not driving any fucking where." And then Waller is like, "Congratulations," while still holding the iPad full of their bombs in her hand. By the way.
Oh yeah, he's like, "How are you not dead?"
That's a line that actually makes sense. How are you not dead?
Right.
And you know what? This is the part where in part 1 I talked about where it's like the Suicide Squad as a whole, this concept doesn't make sense because they just basically saved the city, risked their own necks, unwillingly, mind you, and even saved Rick Flag, Amanda Waller, and June Moon. And you know what Waller says? You know what she says for this?
What'd she say, Donovan?
Congratulations. You get 10 years taken off of your sentences.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody looks at her like, what? And even Captain Boomerang's like, 10 years off of a triple life sentence? Man, I'm getting out of here, or we're gonna start having some real fun. And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I want to go. I nearly died multiple times for this. You're giving me something. And everybody, and you know what? Amanda Waller doesn't give him anything. She's like, maybe we can have some fun. And then Boomerang's like, oh, what? Like, huh? Do what? That's all he gets. I'm assuming he gets ass. Only one who gets a worthwhile thing is Deadshot. He just wants to see his daughter again. Yeah. Harley Quinn gets an espresso machine for some reason. Killer Croc gets BET. He literally gets a TV just to watch BET.
Yeah.
For some reason. And like, well, Diablo's dead. I don't know what he got.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, Deathshot got something that actually makes sense. Boomerang got nothing. As far as we know, he got nothing. And even then, even if he got Amanda Waller, he's still arrested for all we know.
Yeah.
Because they don't show him when they go back to Belle Reve. Everybody's back in Belle Reve. They don't show him. They show Deadshot having a visitation with his daughter. He gets taken back into custody. Harley Quinn's in her cell. Killer Croc's in his cell. Oh yeah, by the way, this is for everybody who was wondering where Bohemian Rhapsody was. They played it here. The trailer song, they play it here at the end of the movie. Yeah, and I'm guessing. In my head canon, Captain Boomerang did leave. He did get off easy because he was with Amanda Waller. When everybody's in Belle Reve, you don't see him. My head canon is he gave Amanda one hell of a night, and he convinced her, is like, you know what, you off the hook, champ. You did good tonight. You saved me, and then you saved me again, if you know what I mean. You get to get off.
That's awful.
You got me off. I'm gonna get you off, if you know what I mean. Because the thing is, you don't see from him ever again until the James Gunn movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you don't hear from him. My guess is he probably got off the hook. He probably did something again, and now he's back on the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Risking the necks to save their necks, legitimately.
Yeah,
literally. And June Moon goes back with Rick Flag. So even then, he still gets his woman. So it's like, what do we get in return?
Yeah.
Nah, Brody. Nah.
No.
Nah, I want something better.
Mm-hmm.
I would have. I swear, if I was a Suicide Squad member, I would be crashing the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I'd have been like, you might as well blow the bomb in my head up. Because you made me do all this shit for nothing, just for 10 years. Off
Yeah.
of a possible life sentence that I got? Now, fuck you. You give me something else.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gonna have to kill me. You
Yeah.
know? Like, you gonna have to. Let me go home.
Exactly.
That's
So then, final. Well, not the actual final scene, but
the final scene for the movie before post credits.
yeah. Doors blast open, explode to Harley Quinn's cell.
Everybody's shooting, everybody dying. A bunch of guards come in, and then a particular guard comes in, breaks into Harley's cell, takes off the mask. It's Joker, baby. It's the Joker, baby.
Also,
And
like
she's
you
like,
can tell, that it's him because it says Joker on his SWAT outfit.
You literally can. He didn't hide it at all.
No, he did
And
not.
she runs up, embraces Joker, and he's like, "Let's go home."
Yeah, and then they play "Heathens" by 21 Pilots,
Which is a good song. Which is actually a good song.
It is a good song.
This is an original song they made for the movie, and they only play it in the credits. This is one of 3 original tracks.
Oh yeah, they
for
didn't
this film.
Dude, they don't play original tracks that much in this movie. They have like
No, they don't. They play Gangsta during the Harley Quinn chemical vat thing. They played Heathens in the credits. I don't even know if they played Sucker for Pain.
probably in the credits, yeah, but not in the movie.
No, they played it in the credits.
Yeah, they did right after the.
Well, they play in that in the credits as well. Those are the only 3 original songs for this movie that they play.
Yeah.
I don't even think they have like orchestrated music either. It's just those 3. The rest are just copyrighted music.
Yeah.
On the bright side, though, the credits do look kind of fire.
Yeah,
I did like the graphics with them. I don't like how though. What's David Harbour was with Katana on her credits?
Yeah, that was.
She had a Katana themed like thing for her name. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Could have been there with Killer Croc or just like with Amanda Waller or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the credits play, we come to the post credit where Amanda Waller is in the same restaurant where she met David Harbour and his colleagues. She is now talking. Don't forget Purple Lamborghini. They don't play that in the movie.
No,
they actually don't play that in the movie. The post credit scene where Amanda Waller talks to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, so he's like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "People are asking questions about Midway City. The kind of people who can get the answers, and if they can get those answers, my head will be on a pike." So, like, this is your fault.
This is your fault. And you knew this was going to be your fault. Don't get mad at him.
Yeah. Oh, now you talk about talking to Batman here. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she pulls
up real hero.
Yeah. And then she has the files on Flash and Aquaman. Again. Yeah. Top Secret again. Flash and Aquaman are on there, along with Enchantress for some reason. I don't know why they're in the same file.
Yeah. And then Batman leaves, takes the files. And I forgot what he says here, but he's walking out. She says to him, you should stop working nights.
Yeah, you look tired.
Yeah, you look tired. And then Bruce turns around and says, you should stop whatever this is. You should stop this program, or me and my friend's going to make sure you do it. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then he leaves. And then in 2021, 5 years later, we get another Suicide Squad movie with Amanda Waller still being head charge of it. So she didn't stop. And neither did the Justice League. Justice League did not stop this.
No.
I noticed that they didn't stop this. This man straight up told you, don't do this again. They did it again. They did it again. Yeah. This time with a bigger cast.
Yep.
That consists of Idris Elba and John Cena in it. So they did it again.
So Sucker for Pain plays with some other songs, and that's the credits, and that's the movie.
I was really hoping we would have got a Joker post credit out of this.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was really hoping we would have gotten one.
Yeah. But that was the movie.
That was Suicide Squad 2016, the second most polarizing film in the DCEU, next to BVS, in my opinion.
Yep. I don't get it. if you could impart to me your knowledge and wisdom, because I cannot understand liking this movie personally, because there's some things in it that are like, why
Well, the thing is, I never said I like this movie. I just said it's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, there are some cool moments, like some cool scenes in here, some instantly cool dialogues, and then sometimes the characters can be really great, like El Diablo or Captain Boomerang. They can be. I don't see the actual hate for this, not as much as I used to. Like, okay, there's some mistakes, but I don't see how this movie could be that damn bad, you know?
Yeah.
It's got its faults, but it's not overly shit like people used to think used to say it was. And besides, it can't be that bad because it still grossed a crap ton of money at box office. So it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad 2016 box office.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, you're gonna be surprised. Guess how much this grossed?
I'm gonna say like 800 to 900 million.
You were close. You're just a bit off. $749.20 million at box office.
Okay.
So this thing almost hit almost $750 million.
Goodness.
$750 million, pretty much.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, I'm just saying right now, the movie might not be that great, but it was a hit. So
yeah.
Numbers wise, it was a hit. I give them that. Probably because of Harley Quinn, but I don't fault them.
I want to think these were like some edgy kids or some teenagers that were like they thought they were cool by seeing this or something.
That's why I keep saying every Wattpad fan fiction, because it was people who probably made. It was always a bunch of teenagers who thought this was cool or like edgy or like, oh, it's literally me and my girl's relationship. It was literally me, guys. Either that or some fucker on the internet making fan fiction about this shit. It feels like some shit that they would have done, like some around that type shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. 2016 was a vibe, though.
It was.
At the time where we have heroes fighting heroes, we had the rise of anti-heroes and villains becoming heroes. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
We ain't getting this back.
We had some dark things.
2016 was just a dark year, bro, for superhero films.
Yeah.
I mean, a dark year in general, but definitely for superhero films.
Ooh, here's something that we can do, actually. So if we had to rank all the 6 main superhero movies of 2016, so we have Deadpool, Civil War. No. So we have, Deadpool, BVS, Civil War, X-Men Apocalypse, this movie, and Doctor Strange.
I would still say Deadpool 1 is at the top. Civil War is second. Then Doctor Strange at 3. X-Men Apocalypse at 4. BVS, and then dead last is this film.
I would agree with you, except I would swap Civil War and Deadpool.
Okay. I figured as much.
Sorry, but maybe
no, that's not a bad thing. I figured because you do like Civil War.
But I mean, Doctor Strange is really good too. I was tempted.
Doctor Strange was a good one too.
I thought about putting that above Deadpool, but I don't know.
Of course, Zane here would like the entire top 6 list would just number 1 just being Deadpool.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, ever since Blade was the star when it came to rated R superhero films, Deadpool popularized it again.
Yeah,
but Blade did it first.
Mm-hmm.
Blade did it first and kind of better. But anyways,
yeah. So one thing I do wish is like a big thing I don't like is that they say things like words come out of their mouths, but they don't mean them. And
or
like,
like they'll say something and it's just like dialogue for the sake of having dialogue.
yeah, dialogue, and it's like stuff that's obviously not true. It's like, we're a family. No, you're not.
No,
Or it's like,
we're a family, as Harley Quinn tries to obliterate El Diablo.
yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. This could don't release the Ayer cut, but I would have liked to have seen the Ayer cut.
No. Actually, release the Ayer cut for realsies because, like, I would love to see what would have been different in this film.
Yeah,
because it might have been better than what we got.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been way better. I'm not one of those guys that is like, oh, release the Snyder Cut, release the Ayer cut. Dude, nah.
Yeah.
James Gunn said it might happen one day. I hope it does. I hope that cut really do happen one day.
Yeah. What I love about cuts like that is like the studios are admitting defeat by doing that, just because
defeat, and then they show it off, and then they want to double down and be butthurt. It's like, all right, you got Snyder Cut. We're not reviving the Snyderverse, and we're not giving you the Ayer cut. So don't fucking think about it. Anyways, hi James Gunn. They didn't want to do it.
No.
Warner Bros. Did not want to do it. And to me, it felt like they didn't even want to release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think
They
did.
They didn't want to do it. And that sucks, though, because it's like, if you have the Snyder Cut, that is great. Why don't you want to revive just Suicide Squad? Do it with that too.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to do it with every single DCEU project. At least just those two.
Yeah.
It's a shame though, because like Snyder Cut also it proved that Leto's Joker could have worked. It proved it could work.
You know what?
Give us some more proof that
let's work. Actually, what I want to do, I want to give our number scores, and then I want to take a look at the Snyder Cut Joker scene again because.
All right.
What would you give this movie on a?
Like I said before, it'd probably be a 7 out of 10. It would be better if it probably was the Ayer cut and so much stuff wasn't cut. They didn't use a lot of copyrighted music, didn't have a lot of dialogue that didn't make sense. And, you know, if they were going to have Joker as a presence, don't have him look the way he did. Matter of fact, don't have him just be played by Jared Leto.
Just get someone else, please.
Cough, cough, Monahan, cough, cough. They should have only released the Snyder Cut. No, I disagree. They should have had the Ayer cut as well. Because there was a lot of good stuff that the Ayer cut might have had.
Yeah.
And it sucks, too, because like in the original teaser trailer, this movie was built up to be something darker than what we actually got.
It really was.
It could have been potentially better.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been worse, but it also could have been better.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's like lost media. Like, you know it exists and there's substantial proof of it. And like you want to see more out of it, but we can't find it.
Yeah. No, I meant for Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice.
Oh, they did. It's the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, they have that. They should have
JL. What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
What are you saying? The Snyder Cut is the JL, and Dawn of Justice has the Ultimate Edition.
What
are you saying, bro?
What actually are you saying? Because we're confused.
I am confusion. I want to be generous and give it a 4 out of 10.
That's not generous.
Okay. But all this talk of Jared Leto's Joker, I'd love to take a look at this scene again and see what we could have gotten more of, I guess.
Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for this.
I don't think so. If we pause it, maybe that'll do
There's
something.
even an extended version of this, too. Where he says a little bit more. There's an extended cut of this scene. And I think it's also in black and white.
Interesting.
Pretty good. I love this suit for Ezra Miller's Flash, actually.
Oh, that was a good suit, yeah.
I like the Nightmare suit. I like this.
Who have you ever loved?
Shut up. Don't say a word.
Yeah.
You don't get to speak. You don't even get to be here.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't...
You took a crap on a Johnny
Amber turd.
Amber turd.
He stepped in a pee. Where is Amber Heard now?
Not on Earth, probably.
Where is she?
I don't know.
See, that laugh right there sounds like he actually got beat up by Batman. It's hurting to laugh.
I think so. Yeah, that
makes sense. That would make a lot of sense if it hurts for him to laugh now.
Yeah. It's really loud on my end for some reason. Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Au contraire, my little fish stick. He knows exactly what it's like to lose someone he loves.
This is getting into the mind games kind of.
Get into the more mind game centric Joker.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, like a father.
Mm-hmm.
Like a mother.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like an adopted son.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right?
Is that right? Batman. Hey. Hey. Nah, he looks like a Joker now.
He
I mean,
does.
he kind of looks like Jeff the Killer, but he looks like a Joker now, though. He don't have all those tattoos. He doesn't have the neon green hair. He you know what he looks like to me? He kind of reminds me a lot of like Heath Ledger's Joker, face paint wise. Because he got the red lips, get the all white face, and even the black paint around his eyes.
Yeah.
Gives a bit like Ledger vibes almost.
Yeah. Why doesn't he have grills on?
I'm glad he doesn't have all that. Zack Snyder saw this and was like, hell no.
Maybe, in a way, that smelly old flounder is right. Because how many can die in your arms before you grow numb to death?
That's not very careful.
Now, how many dead eyes can you look into before you die inside yourself?
I've been dead inside a long time. But you're gonna have a limit. And if you cross that line, I swear to God.
Before what, Bruce? Kill me? You don't want to kill me. I'm your best friend.
That doesn't make sense because this Batman definitely would. I mean,
no, this Batman definitely would though. Also, I do like the callback from Suicide Squad in this. It feels like a callback to when Harley pulled like the gun out on Joker and put it to his head, and he's like, "I'll be your friend."
Oh yeah,
and this kind of feels like a callback, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, who's gonna give you a reach around?
Oh dear.
Anyway, you need me.
Let's pause it for copyright if we do get it. I really hope we don't.
I hope we don't.
Should we just stop? I think we get.
You started it.
No, because
already started it.
I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. I feel bad now. We'll watch it after the.
No, we're literally halfway through now. We're already committed. We'll be fine.
Copyright bullshit commence.
You need me to help you undo this world you created by letting her die. Poor Lois. How she suffered so. I often wonder, how many alternate timelines do you destroy the world? Because, frankly, you don't have the cojones to die yourself.
Which was something that was this was something that was supposed to happen in the original Justice League trilogy. Batman was going to eventually sacrifice himself. So that's pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah.
This would have been, I guess, like a turning point for him or something.
Did you know in the original, like Batman and Lois were like,
they're supposed to be together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get that one. I didn't get that part either. But
Yeah.
also, Lois, I think, was supposed to be pregnant.
Right. There was a scene in this movie where after he says he bought the bank and was helping the Kents move back in, he said to Clark, "Congratulations, by the way." So, yeah.
So as usual, I'll be the bigger
man.
I love this. I love that.
That's great.
A truce.
A truce.
Bruce?
As long as you have this card. The truce. But all you have to do is tear it in half, and I'm happy to discuss with you in any way like why you sent a boy wonder.
Do a man's job.
To do a man's job.
He looks so much better right here.
He really does.
He looked way better.
To do a man's
He does.
job.
And I like how they actually do the zoom in. Like they
Yeah.
they have the camera out of focus and then in focus with that. That is great. This is how Leto's Joker, in my opinion, should have looked like. Instead, this is how he should have looked like. And I kind of feel like lore-wise, this would be his Joker after like he loses everything, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
He just gets rid of the tattoos, gets rid of all of, like the fake, like wannabe gangster stuff, and goes straight up actual Joker. I love this.
Yeah.
This is what we should have gotten.
You know, it's funny. You would talk about people who died in my arms. Because when I held Harley Quinn and she was bleeding and dying, she begged me with her last breath that when I killed you, and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you, that I do it slow.
I love the music in this back in
Yeah.
the background.
I'm gonna honor that promise. Where are we holding up?
Oh, you cut out the part where he was like, "You're good."
You cut it out. I don't like that.
That's
I don't like.
no.
I
That was
will
a
show you
good
the
part.
extended version of this when we get here. When we get in Discord.
Still think it was a good idea bringing him along? What do you think?
I don't know. We get the point. But
Yeah.
that was cool.
What could have been?
What could have been?
You know, it's crazy. Everybody hated Zack Snyder. Yeah, he gave us a better Joker than David Ayer. He gave us a better Joker than David Ayer. So
Yeah. And the thing is, like, with David Ayer, you can kind of get some Snyder influence.
yeah,
I mean, like, I think Zack Snyder was a producer, executive producer, or whatever. So the tone was still there. But I don't know. If you stuck with that tone of the universe, it would have worked
yeah.
to an extent. But yeah. We'll stop here for the night. Well, we're done for the night. Stay tuned for Wonder Woman whenever we watch Wonder Woman.
A wonderful woman.
Yeah. But we will probably move on to Spider-Man 2 and Blade Trinity after this.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little bit till we get to Wonder Woman, but yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. And we will probably see you in the chat, in the Discord chat. So cool. Y'all have a good night and stay tuned.
Peace.
Peace.
We live in a society.